aliasing.
For Neja,
Yep. And that's gorgeous.
Kaboom!
zooming in on chat.
Oh my.
So what you're seeing,
is so
the design on the left is the default state, and the design on the right
Yeah.
is the stacked armor at its complete stage. So there's going to be two in between phases between.
And just scrolling over.
Right. And then see
And they do pan and scan.
Yeah, as the power stacks.
As the
armor
power stack.
and then-
Right. So if you guys, of course, if you know how Nidus works, this mutation stacks build the aesthetic of the current Nidus, and it will of course apply in the deluxe.
Yep.
Okay. Wow.
And it's
I'm kind of happy that they're starting on that.
so many artists build it, but just to give an idea of how the armor comes in.
And we're gonna maybe do some random colors. Oh, that's cool. Maybe let's make
nice.
the fog
Yeah.
pink though.
No.
What do you do?
Make
No.
it blue. Blue. So
Why
I've
do we
chosen
give
it.
those options?
I've chosen it, and then I'm gonna fund it. So as always, when you're changing color room, you and your clanmates gotta. This clan has a lot of, and now the room will be new. So this is the new walls and the new lighting.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I like the fog color.
Lighting.
So technically, yeah. So the lighting pass, the color pass, all of this is now making it look good. My color choices
Gorgeous.
and pretty artistic. The dragon looking like he's in like a sea of light. So if I wanted to add to this, you just go to the console, you click decorate, and you can start. You use the new. You use the new decorating, and you can start putting all these new traps. So you can do death traps, vanishing cubes, boundaries, all this good stuff. This is placeholder here. The credits and salvage. I'm pretty sure it's just instant.
The time starts as soon as you touch that trigger, right? Yep.
Oh, the cube vanished. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, why don't you?
Jeff, take over.
Okay.
It vanished.
Uh-oh. Oh, you gotta kill that. They're not just placeholder. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Why are they so tiny?
Effects are really nice.
Oh.
I'm not gonna be able to beat it.
How are you gonna get up there and beat this course?
gotta-
Guess you're not.
Now who's
Yeah.
Fireworks.
Oh, my cat's glitty.
This is it. Glitter parts.
Oh, yeah.
Those trails are cool.
Oh, my God. So, Warframe abilities, ambient effects.
Yeah, Jeremy said there's about 800 or 900 effects that he has to go through because that's how many Apex ones we had.
Really?
Swings, it's charge, regular charge, and emphasis on essentially what you're about to see, which is really cool.
And directional ground slams as well.
Directional ground slams is key.
Yep.
So here we are doing some combos.
This is, range mods are gonna be changing. We're gonna be reducing the overall range of the mods, but, and maybe specializing them more.
Yes.
But we're also gonna increase the base range of all melee and make the effects more,
Oh, it feels so good.
So dodging will basically cancel you out of a melee attack. So if you're mid melee attack and you decide that this is a bad idea, you can use the dodge to kind of as a cancel.
Oh, I would have killed for that in God of War.
Yeah.
died so many times.
That
from
attack, I don't know, it just, yeah.
Yeah.
Which
It's
one?
feeling-
Which one?
The
Dive down?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It just feels so
Again,
And just
good.
again.
controlling
So
the heavy just looks great too.
Yeah. So you're not seeing any half swings to get a charge attack. You're seeing two separate key bindings, quick melee and heavy melee, in combination to create what you're seeing here. You're seeing emphasis on directional
That's the heavy
verticality.
Yep.
The heavy just goes.
The other big thing I think we're going to do, with Jeff kind of referenced with kind of the bigger part of this rework, is kind of the unification of the combo system and across stances. Because some stances have like some combo attacks have like there's 10 animations in there, and then some have like 2.
Yep.
So we're going to try to unify that down so that you understand that combo 1 kind of has this effect, combo 2 has kind of this effect, and the amount of attacks are similar. And the key bindings, the current direction is to make them all similar. So if you change stances, it isn't a giant barrier to entry to learn the new combos for that stance. So instead, you'll know, I know how to pull off the Warframe melee combos, and then slotting in the stance will change the outcome.
I was very skeptical, and
Yeah.
I'm totally sold now. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's coming together so well. And the reason, of course, we're really skeptical is because we understand there's a current melee meta that's taking place that we think is a lot less fun than what you're seeing here. And that's going to be covered in the dev workshop in length, especially with the way we've seen spinning and going through walls. So one thing that this melee will change is that the attacks, depending on your range, even if you have it really long, it's actually not going to go through walls anymore. So that is covered in depth in the dev workshop, but what you're seeing here, and the key point of this is, if we do all this awesome stuff, but you can just spin through walls, you're not going to use this. And you know, the mind and the stats can see that this is clearly
So melee through walls is no longer a thing.
correct. Yeah. So we have GIFs to show you what that looks like. It will be in the dev workshop, but it's all part of making melee better overall, which will look something like this.
Rest in peace, spin to win, sort of. Yeah.
It's kind of like spin attacks are so, like, my muscle memory for spin attacks right now is,
Yeah, we don't want to take away spin attacks. We
Yep.
want to.
this is beautiful one-handed, two-handed katana. that,
One and a half.
that is looking pretty good. So the new melee isn't hooked up yet here.
Yeah, and there's been no.
Really, it is two hands now though, so I guess it's like
A lot of the animations it's
great. So that's coming together.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be a bit further down the road.
Showed that it was obviously busted, depending on the geometry that you would snare the target with. You know, like the little benches and stuff would block the guy that was right there,
Yes.
just because the rake house happened to hit the lip of it. So
Bam!
Yep, great.
Support changes are
And that's as well.
Yep.
Great.
So that'll be
Great. Great. Let's hope.
with my beautiful colors.
Well,
So Venari just appeared right there in the distance. You can see that. We will be doing a little bit of FX and Andre as well. Have a little bit of talk. Yeah, she's super.
or something like that. And you see that things are a lot more organized. You have vertical scroll like you can for Warframe. And the reason for that is the number of choices is extremely large, so we're going to just start with themes. This is the Lotus one. Here we go. So there's a lot of really beautiful. This is the Grenier one. This is one that I've grown to be a big fan of.
how many
There's not a lot, but they're layered, so they kind of move
You do have a
independently.
sense of-
There's a depth to it when you see it in motion. This is kind of what we call the Tenno one, the classic one.
Oh, I like that one a lot.
So there's a lot of really, there's kind of a bit of a throwback. And then just to warn you, we may change the login screen to be a left-right composition
I think this looks kick-ass.
to clean up all the kind of text interface.